How's it going, guys? Alex here. Welcome back to another SSR Analysis video, and today's sets of units are very interesting because not only are they obtainable from the barbershop with barber points, but they are also very similar, and you would obviously know that if you own several of them or even one of them. And I would imagine that when you are in the barbershop and you see one of them, you're like, oh wait, they have a very similar leader skill and passive skill and super attack. So yeah, the only real difference between them are the links and the stats. So I'm basically going to be honest, it just comes down to the teams in the end and how relevant they are in their teams, because how can you like see the difference between them or tell the difference when they do almost the exact same thing? They're like, their purpose is to provide key and that attack boost to your allies. So in last place is Piccolo Krillin, and wait, before these start actually, every single unit here has a 12 key multiplier of 135%, so not even that is going to be a factor in who is better than the other. So leader skill plus 60% to tech types, causes supreme damage and has a high chance of giving a 20% attack boost and 2 keys to tech types, and this applies to the other units as well, but of course it's for their respective types. But the thing that makes Krillin the worst is his links by far. He has best body, courage, strongest duo on earth, turtle school, rival duo and Z fighters. So every single unit apart from Krillin has a top tier link. They either have prepare for battle, shocking speed, over in a flash. I'm pretty sure at least one of the units that has prepare for battle. I know Dabura has fear and faith. Prepare for battle may not be there actually. So, and I think he also has the lowest stats overall, which is unfortunate. So he isn't a bad unit by any means. If you're just starting off, he is a very useful unit. He still provides that 2 key boost to tech types, but of course if you did have that additional link, that would still allow you to provide even more key to the units around you. Of course, you wouldn't be able to get prepared for battle because that is a Saiyan exclusive link, but they could have potentially given him shocking speed, or I doubt over and flash would have been an option there. So shocking speed, I mean, for Krillin, is it too far of a stretch? Probably, but Krillin's still a decent unit nonetheless. Okay, so in 4th place we have Nappa, and the reason why I put him here is because even though he does have shocking speed, I just feel like he is worse than the others because he doesn't really have many other good links apart from that shocking speed link. He is more of a tank because he has the tough as nails link, so that obviously does provide a defensive boost, which he shares with a particular set of units. But the thing about shocking speed currently is that it was never really that great on a monophysical team. Granted, there are a few units here and there that do have the shocking speed link, but it's suboptimal. The same with shocking speed on tech. It's just there. There are several good units with that link, but it just doesn't come together that well when you compare it to the other links for that type. Again, he is still a great unit. He has the exact same passive as Krillin, leader skill, and of course damage modifier. But overall, he is the 4th best out of the lot. So in 3rd place we have Dabura, and one of the things that stands out to me the most straight away is definitely the health stat. One of the highest health stats in the game for a unit that is obtainable from the barbershop, but he also has Fear and Faith and Nightmare. Nightmare is a very good attack link, and then of course he has Fear and Faith, which is shared with a lot of villains nowadays, and a lot of units in the physical group have that link, which is unfortunate. Not so many have it in the INT team, which is a shame because he is obviously an INT type unit, but his passive is made for INT type, so he still has that. I'm pretty sure that Android 13 has Fear and Faith. I'm certain that Buhan doesn't have it. But there may be a few units that I am forgetting about. But Fear and Faith is a very good link at the moment, especially amongst villains. So because of how good that link is amongst villains, and of course if you decided to run him on a villain team, you could go ahead and do that because he is providing key to Buhan and obviously Android 13 if you decide to use him, and you're still providing key to your other units that have Fear and Faith. So it works out well, and he's still a decent unit, but I do believe that the next unit is better than him, Master Roshi. The reason why I say this is because, primarily because of his links to be honest, and the fact that he does hit very hard. He is probably the hardest hitter out of any of these guys because he has the Kamehameha link, and of course he has the highest attack stat. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he does have the highest attack stat. I went through all of them, so the reason why I put him above Dabura and the others is because not only is he the hardest hitter here, but he has the most relevance of the other units so far. Well, he's more relevant in more teams. For example, over in the Flash is a very common link on a mono STR team. You have Gogeta, you have Super Saiyan 3 GZ Goku, you could potentially even have Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. There are just so many units with that over in the Flash link that can be relevant that it just knocks his place higher up this list. So you're probably wondering why I'm putting Great Saiyaman in the first slot, and basically I just feel like Shocking Speed is a better link than Over in a Flash. Over in a Flash does provide more ki, and don't get me wrong, as I said, it is relevant in quite a few teams, but to be relevant, you do need that particular set of units. And you can say the same for Shocking Speed, but Shocking Speed is definitely more common than Over in a Flash, so he may not hit as hard, but he isn't that far behind, and the Shocking Speed link is way more common on a Mono AGL team, and of course, you have several units with that link on a hero team. You have Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, you have Super Vegito, you have Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. There are just way more units that have that Shocking Speed link than the Over in a Flash link. It's not to say that the Over in a Flash link isn't good, but it's just that the Shocking Speed link is more relevant. But again, you can argue that. And if you feel like I made the wrong decision, do let me know in the comment section down below. But that is it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content. This was a bit of a quick one just because there isn't necessarily too much to talk about. It just came down to the links and how relevant they are in their teams. Granted, there are a few scenarios where one could be better than the other. But one thing's for sure, Krillin is the worst one, unfortunately, but I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one.